this video we will see Android startup process. Android startup process is very important part of Android security. You have to study it and you have to understand it. The entire bootup process starts with the bootloader, which in turn starts the init process. So any change in bootloader instead of the default one, we can change what is being loaded on the device. The bootloader is specific for Winter, like for Motorola cell phone the bootloader is different, and for Samsung it's different. So basically they have specific bootloader. If you want to install any other specific ROM, then you need to unlock your bootloader. And the process of unlocking bootloader, rooting, etc. it's completely different. I'll sure cover in depth everything in this course later on. Now let's see Android startup process by exploring its files. In Nexus 7 we can do it pretty much easily. As I have Nexus 7 virtual device here, I can begin exploring all the files. First open up the terminal in your Android device and type ls-l grep in single quotation n8 and hit on enter. If you have no idea what these files are, then let me explain. Coming back to the boot process, after the bootloader boots up the kernel and launches in8, it mounts some of the important directories required for the functioning of Android system, such as dev, system and proc. Also, init takes the configuration for itself from the configuration files like init.rc, which is here, you can see it, and init.devicename.rc, which is here, you can see again here, and in some cases from .sh files located at the same location, we could see all the specifications that are used by in8. Before that, I would like to take super user permission. For that, I will write su. It will ask for permission, allow. Now I am on the root, so now let me do it. Cat init.rc. We got lots of output here. Basically what we are seeing here is specifications that are used by init while loading itself. It is a responsibility of the init process to start other necessary components such as ADB daemon, which is responsible for ADB communication, and the volume daemon world and the volume daemon. Some of the properties that are used while loading up are build.prop located at location system. So let me change directory to system, that is cd system, and let me cat build.prop, cat space build.prop. So it is a completion of loading of the init process when you can see the Android logo on your device. As you can see here, we can get specific information by typing cat build.prop. Once everything is loaded, init finally loads up a process known as Zygote, which is responsible for loading up the Dalvik virtual machines with shared libraries and minimum footprint to enable faster loading of the overall processors. Also, it keeps listening for new calls to itself in order to launch more DVMs, that is Dalvik virtual machines, if necessary. This is when you see the Android boot animation on your device. Once fully launched, Zygote forks itself and launches the system, which loads up the other necessary Android components such as the Activity Manager. Once the entire bootup process has been completed, the system sends the broadcast of bootup_completed, which many applications might be listening to using a component in Android application called the broadcast receiver. We will learn about broadcast receiver in further topics in this course. So that's all about Android startup process. Thank you for watching this video.